Okay, we're going to do a little science experiment today. We're going to see if we can make our own silly putty with just 2 ingredients. The first ingredient is cornstarch, and we need 1/3 of a cup of cornstarch. So we're going to pour the cornstarch in. Whoa, a little too much there. Okay, there's my cornstarch. And then we need 1/4 cup of dish soap. I happen to have Blue Dawn here, so we'll see if our silly putty turns blue. If you have clear dish soap, I'm guessing it will be white, and then you could always add some food coloring. So we're going to dump that in, and then you need a spoon to stir it up. The recipe that I saw said that if it's too dry, you can add more cornstarch. If it's too wet, add more dish soap. So that's why you don't have to be too exact with your measurements. You can see it starting to clump together here. I'm going to get all the cornstarch off the sides. And it is kind of a light blue color, which is kind of cool. Alright, so it's goopy like this. I haven't played with silly putty since I was a little kid, so it's hard to remember what it actually felt like, but this does seem a little too runny if it's drippy. So I might add a little bit more cornstarch to that. Or you could just play with it like this. It's pretty cool. It's like slime. I'm going to wing it and add a little bit more here and see what happens. So what I remember of silly putty is you could stretch it, but it wasn't gooey. I'm just going to get my hands dirty and start touching it with my hands now. Looks like it might be still a little too wet. This part is actually a lot of fun, so even if it's not perfect, I'm still having fun. It feels good on your hands. So what I did was I just put lots of cornstarch in the bowl, and I'm just going to squish it around until it feels like it's right. It's not sticking to my hands anymore. Can't really tell, but I can feel it's not sticking. It's really cool. It's softer than Play-Doh. Well, I like it. So now you could play with it like Play-Doh. You could make letters. You could stretch it out. See how long you could stretch it before it breaks like that? You could make shapes with it, since we're learning about shapes. Do anything you want. The other thing that I read on when I found the recipe was that this will last for about 1 hour, and then it won't be very fun to play with anymore. So this is a good activity to be played with right away. You could always try keeping it in a container to see if it will last. I don't know if it will or not, but looks like fun, and just 2 ingredients. No cooking or anything. And it smells good, like soap.